Hey friends, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how to propagate these beautiful little geraniums. This is probably one of the easiest plants to propagate. I bought this color probably about a few years ago, just a one tiny little 4-inch pot, and today I have several different cuttings throughout my garden, so I'll show you what those look like. So one of the main reasons I started propagating is because I found this color and I loved it so much. I haven't been able to really find it anywhere, so I thought it would just be really fun to just propagate these throughout my garden and just keep these growing. Let's go through this little branch and see if we can find a little node to cut right underneath. Found it. We're going to go ahead and cut right underneath that little node. Right below. And you're going to see me cut it here. So now we have our stick, and this is ready to get in either into the pot or into the ground, and I'm going to show you what I typically do. It's a fresh cutting, so one of the tips is you don't have to really add any water. You might want to just let it callus for a couple days, let it dry out, or just put it into the ground and just kind of ignore it for a few days. I don't even really bother watering for about a couple weeks. Okay, so I have this cute little decorative planter, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little pot in here just because I thought it was really cute. I'll show you what it looks like. So we're going to build this together. I have an empty pot here. This is an old one. I'm just reusing it. I'm going to put some soil. My soil is just, just potting mix. I threw in some perlite in there, but just make it simple. I'm gonna grab my little stick here. I'm just gonna put this in. And like I said, I just ignore it. Some people do water it. I just ignore it for a few days and then I'll start watering it. But I'll just put this in. There's ready to go. I have this other little cute pot. I'm just gonna add this here. What's nice about this little pot is that it has some drainage, so that will drain. But I wanted to reuse this so I could put this into the big decorative pot. Okay, so now we have our little cutting. It's in the little pot. And then I have this cute little decorative box. So I'm gonna add that, and look how cute is that. Then I can always add more if I want, but you'll see these cute little blooms that come out. So here's another cutting that I had a while ago, and I just wanna show you how well it's done. It's growing like crazy. So I have one cutting there. I have another one here that's ready to bloom. I have another one here, and you can see that there's more ready to bloom here. So these are really easy just to add. I'm going to show you really quick how I add it into the garden. So here's another really long one. It's ready to be cut. I've been experimenting in the front, and you can see these are just ready to bloom. But because this is ready for a trim, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to cut it probably about here. It's about ready. So I'm going to cut it there, and then I'm going to add this into the garden. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut it right underneath the node. And then what I'm going to do is just start taking those little leaves off. I can actually cut this into two, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it here. Just kind of clean it up. I'm gonna stick this back into the garden. I'll show you what I do, but it's pretty simple. But here's another piece here. I'm gonna cut this one again. That way I can get two. So basically I'm gonna try to get 3 long stems. So see all 3 of these? 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna cut off some more of these leaves. And this is just kind of my way of propagating. Okay, so I have all 3 stems. I kept some leaves on. This one probably has a little too many, so I'm gonna take these off really quick. Take those off. I'm also gonna take off the little buds so that it doesn't pull the energy from making roots. Do the same thing on this one. Okay, they're ready for the ground. Okay, so this area here, I've been trying to kind of grow some new plants. I'm trying to just kind of redo the whole area, but I have a spot here that I'm going to add the geraniums. Like I said, we're just going to make it simple. So I am just going to add these into the ground. I've already moved, the soil is ready and prepped. One of the reasons I love geraniums, I don't think it needs to be anything fancy or special. I just stick them in the ground and kind of ignored them for a couple weeks. So you'll just see 3 sticks in the ground. And then before you know it, you're gonna get some beautiful flowers. So these are some other cuttings I've had. Here's more. So remember, I started off with just one little 4-inch pot, and now I've been able to multiply these in my garden. Some that I have in a pot that I've multiplied. So you can see just how simple and easy these little beauties are to propagate. Thank you for watching this video. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe. I can't wait to share more with you.